to say that one more time, Frank? What are we?
Yeah, we're like here, man.
All right, well, we're talking about Starship Troopers. Frank taking the lead on this one. Starship Troopers was released November 7th, 1997. Had a budget of about $105 million. At the box office, made $121 million. Frank, my good man, tell us some stuff we did not know about Starship Troopers.
One of the things that you might not know, which is kind of interesting considering how the movie went, but 300,000 blanks were used during the shooting of this movie. But there's a thing that I always kind of, when I watched as a teen, remember when they're training in the boot camp and they're shooting lasers?
Yeah.
And they went, instead of using lasers, they went into space with just regular ammunition. It's like, I don't know, it's supposed to be the future and you have this technology to do laser tag, but you can't figure out how to transfer that over to weapons.
Frank found a plot hole.
Excuse me on that one. All right. When Starship Troopers came out, it was considered a box office flop. And there were many reasons behind it, but one of it was marketing. They did not know how to market the movie. And I don't know if you guys remember, because you guys, when we were talking earlier, you guys stated what brought you into the movie was the boobies. The one thing that I remember about the movie was
He's just like,
yeah. Yeah, one of the first trailers, I don't know if you guys remember right, they had a song that introduced the movie. Do you guys remember what song that was?
No way.
It was Blur's
Song 2?
Song 2. So you had that hype up of the dun 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 dun, and you would have the troopers running out of the back of the dropship to that music and him just blowing crap up everywhere. And everybody thought that that's how the movie was going to be, just gnarly, just running around shooting bugs, and it ended up not being that way. So there was the perception of what the movie was supposed to be and what people thought it was threw people off.
But there were boobies in it.
There were a lot of boobies in it. No 3 boobies though. Same director.
No Total Recall.
No Total Recall boobies. Sorry. All right, the working title for the movie originally was Bug Hunt at Outpost 9.
Interesting.
But it's because they didn't have the rights to Starship Troopers at the time, so they had to just name it what they could before they could get the rights, and then it slowly became Starship Troopers. Also, Johnny Rico there, Mr. Forgot the guy's name now. Who's that actor's name? Casper Van Dien, isn't it?
Casper Van Dien. That screams like Duke University to me.
Yeah.
Right. So originally, Mark Wahlberg was up for the role. Now, can you imagine the troopers running out to pump up the jam?
You know what?
Mark Wahlberg?
I think we could.
Well, they'd also all be a lot taller than him if they did that.
That's true.
In him, the way you got to remember, Wahlberg was just beginning his movie career at that point. He had done a few things, Basketball Diaries, I think the movie Fear, and so he was up for some different roles. But they went with Casper Van Dien, who couldn't act out of a cardboard box, but it worked, which is basically Mark Wahlberg. But I guess they went with the cheaper option. And also, if you didn't know, there is a Golden Girls connection with this movie. That right there, that lovely face that nobody recognizes, is Blanche.
Blanche
from the Golden
Dubois?
Girls. The slut.
It looks nothing like her.
It doesn't.
Yeah, because they maked up her face and just. I remember, I was telling Brandon, I didn't realize it was her until about 15 years ago when somebody said something, and then it's when you rewatch it, you hear the voice and you realize it is. But yeah, there's your Golden Girls connection to Starship Troopers. He was a Nazi professor.
There you go.
And that includes the Did You Know?
Or you could say, Troopers. And that is things that you might not know about Starship Troopers.
Those are things that you might not know.
Everybody give Frank a round of applause.
You missed it last week, Icky. It was a mess.
What was the one you did last week?
What was the one I did last week?
Frank did, what the hell did Frank do last week? Hold on, let me check my channel.
It was messy. That's what we know.
Frank did, what What the hell did you do last week?
Bad.
Oh no, it was the War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds.
He did the War of the Worlds.
It was so bad.
The Tom Cruise one.
No, it was the broadcast.
Yeah, the original. It was the anniversary
Welles.
of the original Orson Welles broadcast.
It was so bad, I deleted it from my memory and forgot what we did.
I think everybody did.